Hello folks, welcome to the 35th video of the Regal Wellness Series. Today we're going to be talking about hydration. And living in a warm weather climate, especially this time of the year, it's vital that we take in plenty of fluids. And also as we get older, our thirst mechanism diminishes, so we have to be extra conscious about getting enough fluids in our body. And by fluids, I'm not just talking about water, I'm talking about all the ways we bring fluid into our body. And before we get started, let's just talk about some statistics of hydration. One, Americans are often, and almost 75% of the time, Americans are dehydrated. 37%, their thirst mechanism is so weak, it's mistaken for hunger. A mild dehydration could slow metabolism down by 3%. And remember folks, as we get older, our metabolism tends to slow down. We don't want that. We don't want to be drinking less and lowering our metabolism even more. One glass of water will stop late night hunger pains. Lack of water is the #1 trigger for daytime fatigue. 8 to 10 glasses of water can ease back and joint pain because it's a lubricant. And 2% drop in body water can lead to short-term memory loss, trouble with math, and I have trouble with math without the loss, and difficulty focusing. Sometimes you just can't focus right. Sometimes you just don't have enough water into you. So there's just some cool statistics about hydration. Now we're going to talk about all the wonderful benefits of proper hydration. And let's start one. Let's start one with digestion. And it helps your digestion from beginning to end. From the beginning, it helps make saliva in your mouth, and with the saliva, it helps liquefy the food so it goes down the esophagus easier into the stomach, and all the way to the end of digestion, where the fluids in your colon help push the fecal matter out. So from beginning to end, or as they say in digestion, fork the flush. And concerning digestion, it helps boost your metabolism. That's what we want, to get that metabolism up. It helps cushion joints. It helps the muscle work better, because muscles are about 70 to 75% water. And if you go for a body composition test, the higher your water content, the higher your muscle mass will be. Good pluses there. Keeps your body temperature at the right level between respiration and perspiration. So we're outside on a hot day like today, and we're sweating a lot. That's the body's way of cooling itself. But remember, folks, when you're losing all that water through sweat, what do you have to do? You have to drink up. You have to replenish that water. The brain needs water to help manufacture hormones and neurotransmitters, and also it's a cushion for the brain and also a cushion for the spinal cord. It allows the body's cells to grow, reproduce, and survive. Another big plus. Helps deliver oxygen throughout the body through blood. And blood is mostly water, and blood is your body's delivery system. It goes everywhere in your body. Assists in preserving the skin's elasticity, its softness, and its coloring. It helps control your weight. So oftentimes we mistake hunger for just being thirsty. Sometimes we just have a drink and we're not feeling hungry anymore. Helps boost your energy, really important. And of course, it quenches your thirst. So they're all some of the really neat benefits of being properly hydrated. And now people say, well, how do I know if I'm hydrated or not? Well, for the #1 one is if you're thirsty. But sometimes, like I said earlier in the beginning of the class, I said sometimes our thirst mechanism diminishes. So sometimes we have to force it down. Because when we do our exercise classes, I always tell folks, don't forget, you got to drink before, drink during, and drink after. So we try to take our breaks to get that fluid intake. And another way you can tell is by the color of your urine. Now, if we'll come over here, we'll see two urine samples, one from Maggie, one from Harry, and you'll see. Now you got one that looks like lemonade and one that looks like iced tea or apple juice, and that's what it is, apple juice and lemonade. So which one do you think is properly hydrated? Which one is dehydrated? You guessed it. The apple juice is dehydration. The lemonade is proper hydration. So just that's a little thing you can look at. Now, when I said before, it's not just drinking water. It's not just all about just drinking water. You could drink teas, you could drink coffee. It's mostly water. On the cooler days, you're eating soup. Soup is mostly water, but also fruits and vegetables are terrific sources of water. So I say you can eat your drink. And I'm just going to go over some cool numbers here. And another benefit of eating fruits and vegetables is not only loaded with water, but they're loaded with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. You've got a lot of pluses there for eating your fruits and vegetables. So let's go to the number. Cucumbers, 96% water. Zucchinis, 95% water. Radishes, 95% water. Tomatoes, 94%. Watermelon, 92%. I would have thought that was even higher. Red cabbage, 92%. Spinach, 92%. Strawberries, 92%. But what's the only fruit and vegetable with the seeds on the outside? You got it, strawberries. Grapefruit, 91%. Cantaloupe, 90%. Peaches, 89%. Raspberries, 87%. Pineapples, 87%. Carrots, 87%. So there's some really neat numbers about getting your food. So you don't have to, it's not just about drinking water, because you hear about that term, how many glasses of water should I drink a day? That's a difficult question, because that doesn't encounter how much you weigh, how active you are, if you're outside, most of the time if you're inside. So that's a tough one to say. That's why I didn't bring that up, talk about that, about how many glasses should I drink a day, because it's really different for everyone. But you want to make sure you're getting enough fluid, especially during this time of the year. And I want to thank you so much for joining us today. And remember, stay safe, be strong, be happy. See you next week.